Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Oh yeah, guys. Last episode, we ended up making the portal to the Abyssal Wasteland, and we visited there very quickly. This episode, we are going to go there and we're going to try and make some progress. Now, we made the Staff of Rending, and if I remember correctly, the Staff of Rending, you can just right-click on monsters in the Abyssal Wasteland. I don't think they have to be the specific Abyssal Wasteland monsters. But anyway, you right click on them, you do damage, and then eventually you will, can I fly please? You will get certain items. So if I'm right clicking the zombie, nothing happens. If I right click you, nothing happens. Right click you, nothing happens. But if I right click this guy, still nothing is happening. Is there something else I need to do? No. Okay, so if I right click on these guys, yeah, we're doing damage to them. This must be a different guy. What is this? A skeleton Goliath. I wonder if that's from a different mod or something. But anyway, the abyssal zombie is taking damage, and I'll just fly out of range so this guy doesn't get all up in my face and start attacking me. But yeah, every time I right-click on him, we are gaining Abyssal Wasteland energy. We're at 22 out of 100. One more right-click, it says 23. So yeah, we just have to keep doing this for 100 times, and then eventually we will get ourselves the item that we're looking for. 96, 97, 98... 99, and did I have to do it again? Oh, it just popped in my inventory. So Abyssal Wasteland Essence. I almost said a whistle. It's a whistle, guys. So the uses on this, we take that, we wrap it with some corallium plagued flesh, and then we get the skin of the Abyssal Wasteland, and then that, 3 of them are used to make the next book. And that allows us to progress even further. I'm not sure what this crystal bag is. Crystallized. Oh, we got Vex after me. Okay. Yeah, so apparently that... Why can I not hit the Vex? What the heck? Did I kill it? I'm not sure if I killed it or not. Yeah, so apparently we're going to need a few of those, so I'm just going to continue to do that and try to not take damage from Vexes. Oh my goodness. All right, be right back, guys. Alright guys, so we have collected 3 of the Abyssal Wasteland Essence, and that's really, I think, the big thing that we need right now. But since we're here, I'm gonna kind of explore around just ever so slightly. I did see that there was a structure here, and I forget what are inside these. I think there's like a chest in here, but I don't remember like what you find in these. So there is one block of corallium stone. Oh, the ladder goes down. So you do get stuff, so mana steel, bucket, iron... Giga pickle. Okay, so nothing like too super awesome. What? Oh, I was thinking there was like a villager or something down here. I wasn't sure. So refined corallium ingot is what we ended up getting. So that's cool. I'll go ahead and break these chests just so we know for sure that we have these. We've collected these. So these are abyssal stone brick. I'll go and get rid of that too. So there looked like there was a few chests over here. It might be worth us kind of, or a few of these structures. It might be worth us going inside and seeing what kind of goodies we can find inside of these. All right, so this one's got a lot of stuff. Goodness. Golden apple. Okay. And down below, more refined corallium. Now the refined corallium, we haven't looked at this yet. That is used for making corallium plates, corallium block of refined corallium, I guess. Some of the tools. And refined corallium dust, I guess if we grind it down, it is used to make refined corallium helmets. Okay. Anything else? Ultimate crafting. So you do need it for the chaos catalyst, but I think we'll have ways. Yeah, I mean, you can EMC those eventually. You can put this into a crystallizer and get crystallized corallium shard out of it, I guess. I don't know if that's useful. What about the corallium dust? Is that useful for anything besides smelting back into the ingot? Not seeing anything else. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go through. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. I think we need these chains. Let's actually come up here real quick. I think either the chain block or the thing at the very top of the chains are things that are required. I seem to remember that these went all the way to the ground before, but these don't appear so. Let's see what's at the top. So these are corallium cobblestone. And up here we have abyssal stone. Okay, so we guess we don't need anything up here in particular. Now the corallium cobblestone. Oh, that's just Okay, so that's the same thing that everything turns into anyway when you mine it. I thought that was like a different block. So maybe you don't need these chains? I seem to remember they were useful for something before, but I honestly don't remember now. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go loot a few more of these things, see if we can find anything else cool, and then we will continue on. Okay, so I have a dragon after me. No big deal, right? Oh, one shot takes care of it. Okay, so I guess it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, I'm not really sure what caused that dragon to spawn. I seem to recall, like, if you fly up to a certain height or whatever, dragons can spawn. Maybe if I'm just hovering in the same area for a certain amount of time, they will spawn. I don't know. But we were talking about this corallium cobblestone earlier. This is the same stone that you find inside these huts that we have been looting. I've found some good stuff so far, like these transmutation gems. I found a couple of those with a durability of 2 out of 10. I found a nice capacitor here. This is a enhanced hot premium capacitor, or I guess enhanced smelting capacitor is what we care about. So that'll be good in our sag mill. But yeah, I've just been kind of going through these things. You find so many golden apples in these chests, like so many. This is enhanced hot, enhanced capacitor. Okay, that doesn't really matter. And nice smelting capacitor dud. So I'm just going to leave that alone. We'll just sort that. And this chest down here, I've been finding like so many golden apples and these corallium pearls as well. These things are kind of expensive to make before. So just kind of looting those is definitely really, really nice. So we are up to 44 golden apples. Oh my goodness. Do we need 44 golden apples? Well, not right now. We definitely don't need it for food. But eventually, Draconic Evolution, you do need golden apples for doing like the upgrades and stuff. So collecting them now for later really isn't that bad of an idea. Anyway, it doesn't really cost anything for me to do this, so I am perfectly happy with going around and looting these things. Yeah, so many golden apples. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I'll bring you guys back if I find anything else worth mentioning. Be right back, guys. All right, guys. So we ended up finding a decent amount of these transmutation gems. Like I said, some of them with 3 durability, some with 2, and this was the one that we had crafted ourselves. So we should be good on that for a little while. Our next task was to upgrade our necronomicon. So we needed the Abyssal Wasteland Essence wrapped around with corallium plague flesh, so we can get 3 of the Skin of the Abyssal Wasteland. And then we take that and put it with our necronomicon, which should be over here charging up, I think. Yeah, looks like it is. So let's grab that. Boop. And then we will craft it. I think we got craft it right here, actually. Yeah, there we go. So Abyssal Wasteland Necronomicon. Now you can see that's going 0 out of 10,000, and we have 5,000 in here. So we're wasting. Oh no, never mind. My mistake. We keep the 5,000 PE. So that's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and throw that right over onto this thing. Now that will unlock. Actually, I guess we should take a look at this real quick. This will unlock more stuff if we go to Forbidden Knowledge. I don't remember. One of these things, the overworld. Oh, the Abyssal Wasteland. Right. We click on the Abyssal Wasteland progression. So this tells us everything that we need to do to progress. And then back. Let's see. I think one of these tells you how to upgrade or do a ritual. Maybe special materials. So these are things that we can get now. I guess Power Stone trackers. We can do the transmutator. The corallium brick is what we needed that corallium cobblestone for. You smelt it into the brick through the, I think it's through the transmutator or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, you did actually need that stuff. Again, you can find those on those chains like we saw. You can also find one in each of those areas we were looting. Yeah, this guy, the transmutator. Okay, abyssal stone will turn into a chunk of corallium with the corallium gem clusters. That's kind of expensive. To the corallium plate, and then there's some other things that we have yet to unlock. Now, I thought in here I showed you how to do the ritual. Maybe it's like in the maybe one of these just tells you that you can use the different stones and materials, but either way, we have to go back to the Abyssal Wasteland and set up another one of these, but we have to do it with the Abyssal Stone, and it'll only work in that dimension. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let the Necronomicon charge up. I'll hang out over here while it does that so I don't get all sorts of nasty stuff happening to me. And then we will continue on, guys. Alright guys, so back in the Abyssal Wasteland, I just pillared up off our portal a little bit. Yep, and built a platform up here. So we're away from mobs. I have placed torches around so nothing should spawn up here. And our necronomicon, our Abyssal Wasteland necronomicon, is completely full. So if we right-click, shift-right-click on there, we now have the ritual pedestal for this dimension. So the first thing that I wanted to do was to do the Staff of Rending, the next tier. I believe each tier, like we saw before when we were using the Staff of Rending, it would give us 1 point every time a mob took damage. If we do the next tier, I believe it gives you 2 points per mob. Now there's also an enchantment here. Which one? It's in here somewhere. Multi-rend. So this drains energy from mobs surrounding the target. If we click on the uses of it, or maybe it's on the book. I was reading it somewhere. Or, you know what? I read it in the Necronomicon itself. It says that in like a 3-block radius, it'll drain from mobs. So I guess if you put multi-rend on there, you can do this real fast. So I want to try that out as well. But anyway, to make this, we have to do a Shadow Gem, 4 of the Abyssal Stones. So Shadow Gem. Then we'll do Abyssal Stone on these. Like so. And then we need Corallian Plague Flesh on the other 3. And there we go. Cool. Staff of Rending in the center. And then we just shift right click with the book. So it is doing a thing here. And I think it said only costs 1,000. Is that right? Yeah, it costs 1,000 PE to do this. So we are just about done. And now we are upgraded. Ooh, yeah. So let's grab this guy. Whoop. Now let's try right clicking it on somebody. So this one down here, I'll just do one right click. Right now that gives us 8 actually. I thought that was going to give us a lot less than that, 8. So multi-rend should affect everything nearby. So if you get a big group of like these abyssal zombies, you should be able to do some serious damage with it. Let's try getting the multi-rend. I don't like you being so close to my portal, guy. There we go. All right. And I don't like you being so close either. All right. So yeah, I want to try putting... Apparently these guys can come to the overworld through the portal. That is crazy. I didn't know that they could do that. Okay. So yeah, let's put this on here. So that plus this, that costs 2 levels to do. And there goes our anvil. All right, we'll have to make a new one. But yeah, I don't think I've ever enchanted these before with multi-rend. So I am kind of curious to see how that works. And then we'll fly up to get away from all the nearby monsters. Bow off thing. Okay, so again, we are at 8 out of 100. If I right-click on you, they're too far away. I wonder, can I just gather these guys all up, like aggro everybody? All right, so we got a bunch of these guys together. If I do one right-click, well, I'll let a few more gather together here. Oh, we got Vexes to deal with. So one right click, we did a whole bunch of that, and now we're up to 24. Well, it wasn't quite as much as I was expecting it to be, but that is still okay. That's like, what, 16? Per one click. So let's do it again. We got a whole bunch of them that time as well. We're up to 36. 50. Wow, that's actually real good. We are up to 68. 86. Yeah, this is so much better. Okay, and then this guy... Oh, it did give us the Abyssal Wasteland already. Okay, cool. Well, I am going to... what am I going to do? I guess I'm going to get a bunch more of those from these guys since we can do this now. It's a little bit of fun to do. I need to clear away all these Vexes. And I guess we need to figure out what the next stage of our progression is. I guess I can't do that here. We need to go back to the overworld real quick, away from all these monsters, and kind of figure that out. Man, another illusionary here? Okay. So the next stage of our progression wants us to do Sakroth, Harbinger of Doom. And that looks like that is a sword. All right. This one is Asorah the Fallen. Eye of the Abyss is what we need to get. I guess you get that from the mob drop. And a corallium pickaxe is another thing from refined corallium. Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm going to do some more research on this since I don't really remember everything about this mod. I have done quite a bit of it before. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and look through the Necronomicon a little bit, try and figure out what our next step is, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so we have Ritual of the Sleeper is going to summon Asorah, the Fallen, from the Dark Realm. We just need Liquid Corallium Bucket here, and then we can right-click the Ritual Altar. But yeah, that is one of the things that we need is the Eye of the Abyss, and that comes from Asorah the Fallen. Alright, so let's give this one a go. Our armor's okay, we have bow, we have sword. I don't really remember. I think this might be a dragon. I honestly don't know. Actually, let's take the bow off. Let's do this. I am trying to remember. Whoa. Okay, yes, it is a dragon. Easy, right? Okay, maybe I shouldn't be like, oh, this is easy or whatever, and then we just end up dying. Man, this thing's all up in my face. Yeah, trying to shift and do the bow at the same time doesn't work as we've seen before. Alright. This thing is going to end up wrecking my armor since we don't have a lot of durability, so I'm trying to, like, get out of the way so it doesn't do that. I think I'm just going to keep holding spacebar and kind of strafing a little bit. Whoa, okay, yep, there we go. We just lost our pants. So now we're going to be taking more damage, I guess. I should have fully repaired this before we came here. But I guess it's okay for right now as long as this thing doesn't just keep, like, hitting me over and over again. Alright, so it's almost dead, almost dead, almost dead. And... Okay. Okay. So we did it. It dropped a whole bunch of stuff. We need to go grab the stuff. Stuff's happening in the chat. Was that what we need? That's... No, we got a scroll thing. Okay, a bunch of stuff just fell on the ground here. And that looks like maybe what we need down there on the ground. So let me go ahead, get rid of all of these guys real quick. Oh boy, so many mobs. Oh, which one's the right one? This one? How do I do the illusioners? I don't know. These mobs are cheating. Okay, I gotta stop moving. I don't even know how you do these guys. So many monsters. I need to go grit that stuff before it despawns too. I think we got a little bit of time. Okay, so I finally killed those guys. No big deal. This guy, no, you don't. All right, so let's see if we can grab this stuff real quick. I got a pearl thing, got a bunch of stuff. Okay, so we got the thing that we needed, I guess. Cool. I like it. I think that might be all the loot. Okay, so we do have one Vex that spawned, but we're just going to go ahead and back off from that. So yeah, we lost our leggings, unfortunately, so I will have to make another one. I guess it's not really a huge issue, but I was a little concerned during that fight that we might have ended up dying or something. So we got 8 chunks of corallium, and those you smelt into the refined corallium ingots. What's the recipe for these? Okay, so that's the corallium gem clusters around the abyssal stone. Interesting. So that is kind of expensive if you were to craft that yourself. We got a greater scroll. I don't really know what that is. We got a yellow heart. And yeah, the Eye of the Abyss. So the uses of the Eye of the Abyss is to make the dreaded gateway key. So we need that. We need the transmutation gem. And then we have to get the Dreadlands infused power stone, which looks like we have to go to the Dreadlands first, get the essence, and then wrap that around a corallium infused stone. Okay, well, that's not so bad. So moving along with our quests here, we have a quest to make ourselves a refined corallium pickaxe. So we will do that. I don't remember what that's used for. I don't know if the quest actually says what that's used for. Consult the Nomicon. Okay, so it doesn't really say. Power Stone Tracker is our next one. Used to find stronghold-like structure. So Power Stone Tracker, 016. And the craft is a Eye of Ender wrapped with corallium gems. You get 4 of them per. We need 16 total. We can make a little bit more than 16, I do believe. So there is 7 Eyes of Ender wrapped around with that. And there is 28 Power Stone Trackers. Is that too many? Maybe. I don't know. But we got the quest complete, and that's all that really matters, right? So we'll claim this one. I'll click that to claim the other one. So dreadlands infused power stone. Yeah, so again, I think this is, yeah, it says location the dreadlands in order to craft that. And then we need dreadlands essence. So our next task is to make the dreadlands key. So to get to the dreadlands, I'm actually not sure. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. So maybe we actually have to have the dreadlands infused power stone first before we do this. Now, honestly, I don't remember how we get there. Do we use this in the other dimension and that takes us to a structure where we get that statue? Man, it has been so long. I guess I should have read a little bit more closely in the book here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that once again. I think we might have to do a little bit of exploration in the Abyssal Wasteland. Be right back. Yeah, of course. So under the progression for the Abyssal Wasteland, it says the Dreadlands infused Power Stone is located inside an Abyssal Stronghold, which can be found using Power Stone trackers. Recipe in the Special Materials section. Once you have tracked down the Power Stone, you can mine it with the refined Corallium pickaxe. Okay, so that's why we had to make both of those. Lastly, you can upgrade your Gateway Key by infusing with the required components, as well as dreaded Gateway Key Ritual. And then the ritual, I guess we should figure out what that is so we have everything with us, so we should be able to do that. So if we do Forbidden Knowledge here, and then we do Rituals, Progression maybe? Does it say in here? One of these is going to tell us where it is. And every time I go and try and look in this, I forget where it is that we have to look in order to find this stuff. So special armor, the Corallium Plague, special materials, entities, progression. We were just looking at the progression and that didn't say. So it's gotta be maybe no, not the Abyssal Craft, the Overworld. I feel like it's a simple thing. Maybe we just do it this way. This is how you find it. So it costs 1,000 PE. I know it's in the book somewhere, but it's like so hard for me to find that for some reason. All right, so our next stop, make sure our book is fully charged, which it is. Make sure we have the Power Stone trackers, which we do. We have the key. We have a transmutation gem. And is that all we need? Besides the Power Stone, I guess that's it. So our next stop is to go back to the Abyssal Wasteland, start throwing these pearls, and try and figure out where the stronghold is. So let's see how this thing works here. Let's fly up real quick, get out of range of these guys. All right. Is everything loaded in? Looks like we're fine. So if I right-click this, yeah, so this is going to work exactly like finding a stronghold, I guess. We get a chance of getting that back. All right, well, I am off to find a stronghold. All right, guys, I think I found it. When I throw the pearl, it's going pretty much straight down from here. So let me grab this thing, and then another one fell down, which I probably want. Put a torch here so we know what block it is. Oh boy, I gotta deal with these guys again. Not like they're difficult, but it's kind of like you gotta get rid of them. Just gotta do it. All right, I think we're fine with that one. The illusioner, get rid of. There we are. All right, let's just dig straight down from here. Okay, so we're supposed to be going into a stronghold. We will see what we end up with. I don't really know if we're going to be dealing with a bunch of mobs here or what the deal is. Well, yeah, it's literally like a stronghold, isn't it? Okay. All right. Well, see, the pearl went straight down. So do I just follow straight down here? Does this take me to, like, the room that we're looking for? Or are we off by a few blocks? What is that one? Advancement made, Abyssal 10. Yeah, because sometimes the strongholds do weird things. Apparently not. No, you don't go down here. Let me also take a look at the mini-map. Cave layers, maybe? Okay, so we can see there's a room right here, and I think that's what we're looking for. You see the Corallium, which would normally be lava, so it's a little bit this way. Yeah, so if we go in this general direction, I don't know if it's above me or below me. It looks like there's nothing up here. I guess we could dig towards it, or we could just try and find our way through here. There's nothing here. Okay, okay. Well, I think I might start digging towards it. Let me put a waypoint here so we kind of have a general idea. Whoops, if I press B, I'll just put like A or something, just so I know where that waypoint is, right here. All right, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and dig over there real quick. Aha, found it. Okay, so it was below me. There's a spawner here for the abyssal zombie. I don't think we need that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of the spawner. Okay, so we will just put some of this stuff in my inventory so we have room. And we have the Dreadlands infused Power Stone statue right here. Awesome. So Keralium refined pickaxe, RS level 5, and I can't do it with the it says I can do it with my regular one. I don't know if it will actually give me the Power Stone. I don't want to chance it. We might still be able to do it just our normal pickaxe, but again, yeah, I would hate to break it and have to try and find another one of these. That just would be awful. All right, well, the easiest way to get back is just to do a /home, I suppose, and then warp back and then infuse, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we have the recipe laid out. That should be everything we need. We got ourselves our Dreadland statue, another one of our transmutation thingies, and then the thing we got from the dragon. So if we right click on this with our abyssalcraft, no, what am I doing wrong? Abyssal Wasteland, it costs 10,000, or yeah, it costs 10,000. Gateway key. I'm not sure. Actually, let me look at this. Yeah, the Abyssal Wasteland one. Well, the only thing I can think of, this thing over here has 1 durability remaining, and maybe it's counting that as like not enough durability. That's the only thing I can think of, because I'm pretty sure that recipe is right otherwise. So let's grab another transmutation gem. I'll grab this one as 5 out of 10, just to make sure that's not the cause. Otherwise, I don't really know what the problem is. Let's try putting this in here. So that one was 5 of 10, and then we do this. Yeah, now it's working. I think that was the problem. Okay, so that's using 1,000 PE. Very good, very good. Boom. Now we got ourselves the gateway key to the next dimension. Quest complete, dreaded gateway key. Awesome. We'll grab that one. Yeah, so now we still have to do this Harbinger of Doom, which I guess we can do that whenever. I don't think that has to be done right now. That's not blocking our progression. The next place for us to go is over here. So I will do this portal, and let's just poke in here real quick and take a look. Oh boy. All right, so this dimension is very red. And then that portal we're gonna lose. So let me go ahead and add a waypoint here. We can always do a /home if we need to, but I'd rather just use a portal just because it's easier. Okay, so now that we are here, the the staff of rending, we need to rend some mobs. So again, this has Abyssal Wasteland Energy, Dreadlands, Amethal, Shadow Energy. So Amethal, I think, is what we get for when we right-click the mobs in here that we need. Or I'm sorry, not Amethal, Dreadlands. But it doesn't look like it's the red versus blue, guys. I think there are other mobs. Yeah, maybe this one. Oh, that did a thing to me. That set me on fire. That's not very nice. Okay, that's interesting. So this guy, by himself, I can right-click. And if these other ones are next to him, then I get points for that as well. Let me come up here a little bit. It hits all of them within range. So we are at 30. If I do that again, we are at 36. Interesting. I don't know if I'm getting points for those other guys taking damage, though, but I am definitely being set on fire by messing with this guy here. That's fine. Okay, so where are we at now on the points? 84 out of 100. So once we get to 100, we should be able to get one of the things that we need. And we are currently at... What the heck is that sound? That golem over there? So we are at 10. So did we get one of the things? I'm not seeing in my inventory. Am I blind or did it fall to the ground because I was pressing shift? Whoa. Was it right there? I'm not actually sure. I'm not seeing the thing that we got. Maybe we did get it. Maybe my inventory's clogged, so we didn't pick it up. Oh no, it's right here. Dreadlands Essence. Okay, I found it. Yeah, so the Dread Guards apparently set you on fire. Maybe it'd be best to like stand in water as you're doing this. I'm not sure. Or I guess just gathering a whole bunch of them together when you right click them. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end it off here for today, guys. We made it to the next area, the Dreadlands. Once we're done with here, the progression is fairly similar, I believe. It's been a minute since I last did this, but we have to go to Omthal, and I believe that's the last dimension that we have to travel to. So, you know, we made some pretty good progress. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.